One.
What's up, gamers? It's Kaiser Axel, and
Tori.
guys, it has been too long since we've recorded. Why? Because people haven't done their battles, and I don't know why they haven't done their battles. They know they're supposed to do their battles. But Glenn, welcome back to the MDL.
Welcome back to you as well. Well, actually, technically, you're the main host, though.
Yeah, because somehow it's not being uploaded on your side. I wonder why.
It's getting there slowly, very slowly. Very, very slowly.
Very, very slowly indeed. But dude, I gotta say, if you guys haven't been watching the MDL, you definitely need to, because if you watch the previous match for week 9, it's a banger. It was a good one.
Yeah, a lot of good matches coming out, and some very unexpected stuff, and some pretty improved stuff too, actually.
I'd have to say the most shocking thing, and I say shocking because it's an electric type. The shocking Pokemon that has actually done well was Zax's Morpeko.
Yeah. I kind of forgot it learned some of the Fang moves, so very unfortunate for my Landorus, but hey, it was funny. It was funny.
But enough of Zac. It's not his battle. It is Maverick Morzan 1 versus Wilgamesh. Glenn, tell me, what are your thoughts on their teams?
I am seeing the Haunter coming out of Maverick Morzan's team. I'm hoping that has an Eviolite, and I hope he tries to trade it to some unfortunate victim.
I mean, that could definitely work, and it looks like Will is still rocking that same core as usual, plus the Whimsicott that he got from the trade with the Rock of Sages Giant. But dude, I possibly might see maybe the Ogerpon, or even the Volcanion, maybe?
I'm assuming the Ogerpon is going to be his main thing against the Garganacl, maybe, hopefully.
I mean, we'll see. We've seen this Garganacl do wonders, so let's see if Chris has learned anything from it. But enough of us talking. Let's
go!
Let's have them actually battle, because that's what the main thing is.
Let's go!
Just update our sheet. Whimsicott, using Glare, Skarmory, and then Tauros Paldea Blaze.
Oh, okay, and the battle has started. Glowing one. The shiny Electros has made its return.
It has made its return. At least it is not the Plesioth.
I hope it has a ground. Oh, wait, because does Galarian Weezing even learn any ground type moves? Because neutralizing gas, getting rid of that.
Oh, Flash Cannon is a good one. Hello.
That's a lot of damage.
But unfortunately, it looks like those poison spikes are going to stay. Doesn't look like Chris has anything to debug.
Destiny Bondo! It is double KO!
It is a double KO, but that point goes to the Weezing. Nice.
Wait, so does the point not actually does not a point go to the Electros at all, or?
Oh, true, because it also did kill, so there are 1-1. Oh my god!
All right, this is amazing. This is off to a great start.
Well then, in comes the Ogerpon versus this Deoxys, and that's kind of scary.
And unfortunately, the Ogerpon is poison. He does have Tinkaton and King Gambit, now that I think about it. It could technically bypass, but...
True, but if you remember in battles past, Will always ran a Focus Sash on this thing, so we'll see how Chris can handle that, because this thing will outspeed everything on his team.
Mm-hmm. Dark Pulse.
Okay, not bad.
Oh, and it gets the flinch!
Unfortunate flinch. Now I think this Ogerpon is just going to die to whatever Will's going to set out. That flinch was key, because Ogerpon would have broken its sash.
Oh yeah.
A switch out into Skarmory?
Oh, knockoff coming off. No leftovers. Rocky Helmet, actually.
Oh. Oh, that's not good, though. It's almost dead.
Almost dead. But I guess he did get the Rocky Helmet off. One thing. We do know it has a Dark Pulse on the Deoxys now as well.
Yep, and it doesn't look like he wanted to switch out, so Skarmory does pick up a KO versus the Ogerpon. So far, not looking like a good start for Maverick Morzan. We'll see what he can do. If anything, that Volcanion could actually help him out a lot.
Yep, I think no matter...
nothing on his team wants to take that flamethrower. Well, maybe the Paldean.
Yeah, maybe the Paldean.
Or actually, even the steam engine would just wreck a lot of his team.
We'll
Because
see.
Whimsicott, though it is, you know, most of them are defensive, we don't know what Will's build on a Whimsicott is. So let's see what happens.
Here comes the steam
happening.
Picking up that
Nice.
kill.
And the counter KO. Skarmory goes down. But now the Deoxys probably comes back out. Either that, or we might see the Garganacl.
Oh, and here comes the Garganacl.
In the Garganacl.
Now, question: would he tear it to grass type again, knowing he's up against a fire water type, or do something else?
That is true. Hunter coming out into a water type.
Salt Cure coming up for the damage. Oh.
But what is Chris going to do now? Because the Hunter, very hurt.
Disabled. No more
disabled.
Salt Cure. Oh.
Yeah, but Iron Defense now being piled up. So we'll see what happens. Pain split. Okay.
Oh wow, you got a lot of HP back. And he can't body press. Is this the only attacking move he has? Because now force him to switch out.
Chris showed off well, already we see Salt Cure, Iron Defense, Body Press, so we might see recover from the Garganacl.
Oh, that's
but Chris
true.
has only shown 2 moves, Disable and Pain Split. Pain Split is such a good tech against this Garganacl
that was a
because
very good
Garganacl
tech.
does have a lot of HP.
Pain split again. Or Sludge
Sludge
Bomb.
Bomb?
Oh!
Breaks into the sash. Okay.
Alright, what
And
is
now-
your 4th move?
What is happening?
There's one
'Cause
Dark
this,
Pulse will definitely...
Yeah, Dark Pulse will definitely kill it, so he has to think properly of what he wants to do against this Deoxys. If I were him, I feel like maybe the safest play would be going on into the Bisharp, unless Will can read that.
Psycho Boost. Ooh, if he did go into the Bisharp there, it wouldn't have taken any damage at all.
Yeah, it would have been great. And from what we've seen on Will's side, it looks like he's running more of a special variant on the Deoxys. Unless it does run that superpower, so we'll see what happens.
Or
But
if he has Drain Punch again. He has been running Drain
True.
Punch on it a lot.
he has been running Drain Punch. Drain Punch would help it out, but then it does not have a sash and it will die.
He'll die.
Unless it picks up the KO.
But
So what
we
will you do?
what would he
Chris?
do though? Because it was 37% with the Psycho Boost. I don't know if, unless he learns
Let's
Flamethrower?
switch out. Okay,
Oh, okay,
Intimidate.
Intimidating coming out. Stealth Rock coming
okay,
out.
okay, Deoxys is gone.
Yeah, the Oxys is gone. The Oxys
Okay.
is gone.
But Chris, what will you do now? Because there is a fire type in front of your face.
I'm also wondering if Will is running his Will-O-Wisp again.
I mean, from
It
what we've seen
helps.
in all of Will's battle, he has been running the same type attack.
Raging Bull.
Not very effective. Okay.
That was fire type, and it used it against another fire water type. So, that's like
Yeah, so that's quad resistant.
that is quad.
But the
Goodness.
question is, does he have Earthquake or something like that? Or even just a fighting type attack?
Steam Eruption. Do
But
it.
either way you look at it, nothing wants to take that Steam Eruption except maybe the Garganacl. But still, Garganacl will be taking a lot of damage.
Oh, but it is a water terror type now, though.
True, let's see if we can run some damage calcs. Volcanion.
Protect
Let's
coming out.
see.
Oh, he has Earth Power. He has Earth
Okay,
Power.
okay.
included.
Hopefully Chris doesn't let this thing die, because if he does, that thing's gonna live. The Garganacl's gonna live.
Earth
let's
Power
see.
coming in again. All right.
Water type. Okay, so Steam Eruption would do 28.2 to 33.4%. Now, what will you do, Mr. Chris? Because he can't let the Volcanion die. If Volcanion dies, then I don't know how he'll kill this Garganacl. I mean, he could probably try to PP stall it with the Haunter, but still, that's too reliant on something like that. At least one thing Chris doesn't have to worry about is that Deoxys. That Deoxys is gone for sure. Because it doesn't look like anything else on Will's team has the ability to get rid of them, unless this Garganacl's not running Recover and has the Rapid Spin.
You know,
So-
I would find it kind of funny if Chris actually also ran Curse on his Haunter. That would be
Okay,
kind of
so
funny.
there's a recover, which means no rapid spin, and yeah. So anything that has a sash is now gone. Ooh,
Okay, so
and you
now,
got the disable
now he
on
can't
that.
recover.
Nice.
But the
But
salt
from what we've seen, we can see that this hunter is going to just heal right back up. It doesn't care what this Garganackle does.
disable only works for one move, right? Like you can't disable another.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you disable another move, then it's going to it's gonna.
Oh, it's gonna replace it.
Yeah, it's gonna replace it.
Ah, okay.
But right now, I don't think Will's in a good position with this.
Yeah,
with
I
this
think
Garganackle.
because like a couple more sludge bombs, and I think that thing's dead.
Or even just the fact that like the Haunter will just paint split it, because Haunter does have a low HP stat compared to Garganackle.
That is nasty, though. That is nasty.
It's great tech. Paint
It is
split
great
can
tech.
be such a wall breaker. So what will you do, Cate?
Switching out.
What?
Oh,
What?
that's gonna hurt.
Wait. We don't see damage, which means this
Oh, covert cloak!
But I wonder why he switched out.
Yeah, he probably could have taken the kill there.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Stone Edge.
Stone Edge.
Oh,
Anything else?
Chris, you are messing up. Oh no. Chris isn't. Oh no, is Chris throwing? Chris is throwing.
Unless he's baiting out a body press. That'd be funny.
I mean, he could be doing that. Because Salt Cure, obviously not doing anything to the Tinkaton. And then, like, Body Press, you know, there's their Haunter, Gigaton Hammer. Chris, this thing has +4 defense. What are you doing?
Do
Your
it!
best bet. Get back into the Haunter, my
Get
dude.
the
That is your
Haunter back,
safest
please!
place.
Please, just get the Haunter back, man. Get
Bring
the
him
Haunter
back
back.
out.
Please.
Honestly, that Haunter's putting in so much work for Chris right now. If he just brings it back in, I honestly don't know why he switched out. Because we saw Disable, Pain Split, and Sludge Bomb. Sure, he could have just, like, PP stalled this thing to hell.
Yep.
You know?
Recovers is it? 6 left.
Yeah. So, the Pain Split would actually, like, take out so much.
There it
Plus
is!
Nice! Good read. And now Chris is probably going to use the Pain Split against this thing, and he's going to heal pretty much all the way back up to full HP.
Oh, yeah.
So, Carrot's going to do some damage, but not too much. But if Chris disables that salt cure, then Will can't do anything to this Pokemon.
Oh. Ooh, Iron Defense.
Iron
It's still
Defense.
going for it. Alright.
Okay, so Will's at +6, but like, what's he gonna do? He can't use that Body Press, which is what Iron Defense is for.
Oh, no. I have to either switch out or...
Yeah, obviously the Deoxys is dead. The Whimsicott, if it does have a Focus Sash, it's gonna be broken. And then the
Tauros taking neutral damage because it's part fighting type?
Yeah, it would take neutral damage, but like, still, that's 0 damage, so it could help. But what are our players going to do? Because right now, if Chris can eliminate this Pokemon, he's got clear sailings against the rest of the team.
Oh yeah.
So Sludge Bomb there, recover.
Let's use up all his recovers. You have more sludge bombs. Do it. And
Okay,
switch.
and now Will decides to switch out. Finally, somebody does something.
Oh!
Sludge Bomb doing a lot of damage. Chris, you have to preserve this Haunter if you want to live. You need to switch out now. Question
Only
is, what is he going to switch out
Yeah,
into?
what? He could... Oh, I don't want to say sack his Volcadia, but that might be the safer play here. Maybe.
I mean, the Whimsicott honestly isn't... I'm not Whimsicott, the Tinkaton honestly isn't doing that much.
That's true.
So if he can bring in if he can bring Tinkaton and then go safely into... Actually, I wonder.
Faster?
Hold on.
328.
This
Ooh.
is...
Possibly. Ooh, it missed a Will-O-Wisp.
Chris, you...
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Okay, Haunter picking up a KO against this Paldean Tauros.
That was very close.
Because any residual damage and this Garganackle can take the game. Because honestly, that's been Will's mainstay to get him this far. Nobody's been able to take care of it. I honestly thought I had a plan. I didn't have the right Terra, though. But, let's see what happens. Honestly, Deoxys is gonna die, which means either the Whimsicott or the Garganackle will be coming in.
Unless he does choose to suck the Deoxys here now, too.
Well, I would rather just have the Deoxys still alive, and then send out one of your other 2 Pokemon, and then sack the Deoxys. Wheel? Doesn't look like Wheel's chosen a move yet.
He's probably
I want to say that
really thinking of going to do.
Yeah, because like honestly, the Garganackle loses to this to the Ghosty Ghost. Okay, Garganackle coming in. Surprisingly low. That Toxic Spike not doing all that much damage. I think like if he ooh, that's a good crit. Okay. So if he can get like another one of those off, and then... Okay, he disabled that. So no more Salt Cure. Okay.
Do it, Paints, but do it.
Yep, he's gonna PP stall this thing. Look at that. Right back up.
Ah, there it is.
Iron Defense. Okay, so Will has kind of resigned himself going for this Iron Defense play. Luckily, though, that Garganackle cannot get poisoned, so... Sludge Bomb just doing straight up damage. Okay, there's Recover. How much more does he have? Got 3 more. Is he finally going to be one of those that kills it? That thing has given me nightmares.
Paints, coming in.
Who would have thought Haunter doing so much work against this
Garganackle? The salt's not working against the ghost this time. This is not good.
Well, it's not so much the salt, it's more of the hug me press.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Also, Chris is in a fine state because he also hasn't used a Terra, so who knows what else his other Pokemon are hiding.
Kind of wondering what his 4th move is now too, because yeah, he hasn't showed off what it is.
Yeah, so it looks like Will's just going for the Salt Cure. If I were Chris, I'd actually just disable this. That way he can't keep going for Salt Cure.
Probably better. Since Recover's only got 2 more use.
Yeah. Okay, there's the Recover, which means Chris is probably going to go for Pain Split. And then once this thing's out of Recover, Chris might be able to take the game. It's such a good wall breaker.
So annoying.
Like if this Haunter didn't have that Eviolite, it wouldn't be able to do anything. Ooh, and then disable on the Salt Cure, so now this Garganackle cannot touch him at all. If I were Chris, I probably would have just gone for the Sludge Bomb there. Wait for the Recover.
There it is.
Just Sludge Bomb him.
Because he can't do
just
nothing.
Sludge Bomb him.
He can't.
Because he can't. Yeah, Chris. Just Sludge Bomb him. Okay, they're
how much Sludge Bombs does he have? He only has 5 Sludge Bombs left. Oh my god.
Is it time for Chris to reveal the last move or something? I mean, Will's out of Recover, which means that we can now see that Sludge Bomb happening more and more often. Oh my god, it's gonna happen!
27%? That should be exactly enough, unless it somehow survives the damn 1%.
Wait, what? Why didn't you just hit it? Now you're at lower HP?
You fool!
Because Sludge Bomb did 31, it did 28. It should have been enough.
It should have been enough. You fool!
No forfeiting, Will. Play it out. We need scores. Thank you, Chris.
That definitely
and it looks like Chris is gonna pick up the rest of the game. Oh,
dead by the rocks.
The rocks were set up by Tinkaton, right?
Yes.
And now this hunter picks up the Kale.
One sludge bomb, and it was a crit too.
And it was a crit. Oh my god, that was a long ass game.
That was
But
a long
GG's to our
game.
players.
Ooh,
Wow, holy crap.
let's go.
That Haunter putting in so much work for Chris. Let's hit
Oh
that
my
replay button.
goodness. Oh yeah, the replay
Oh.
button.
Oh, GG's Will. The moment
Dude.
I saw his Terra Water, I was like, oh, I'm not prepared for that. And he took out the 2 months that could take care of that. Okay, now this is a battle of attrition.
I think the most entertaining part was turn 2 when Will went for the Destiny Bond versus your Flash Cannon.
Yeah, that was funny.
I looked at that, I was like, oh, whoops. And there goes my glowing one.
Oh, but guys, that was such a great match. We enjoyed it very much. Like, towards the end, it got a little stally, but in the end, like, somebody had to win, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But it was a great game. You both played awesome. I loved it. This is week...
8, 9?
8
for you guys. 8 for you.
Oh, 8 for us.
Oh.
Yeah. But dude, great game. Chris, that now puts you at 5-2 with +6. Will, that puts you at 4-3.
Oh damn, Chris gonna be ahead of me. I'm gonna be shot down to 6th place. Oh damn.
No, there's no way for you to get to 6th place right now, Glenn.
Oh.
Absolutely
I'm gonna stay at
way.
5th place. Damn.
No, you are now 4th place. But do you guys have anything to say to each other?
Well, that was a great match. Honestly, I thought you had it in the bag the moment I saw your Terra was changed. I was like, because I normally saw you at Grass Terra. I was like, this might be a problem for me. I kept thinking, because you took out 2 of my mons that could have cleaned up that Water Terra, Garganackle. So I was a little concerned, and then I decided, you know what? Okay, Danny Phantom, he had to come in for the clutch. He had to stall it out in time for you to use your recovers. I had to. That was the only play I had.
Which was definitely the right play to play there. There were some questionable parts where you probably could have finished it off instead, but
I could have.
Yeah.
But I was anticipating either switching out or just stalling out for something else.
But guys, that was a pretty awesome game nonetheless. There was a lot of back and forth.
Yep.
Definitely took.
It took me a lot to read his moves. It took me a lot to have to read his moves. That's why. So I was like,
it's a shame we didn't get to see that Whimsicott do anything, or even the King Gambit, because King Gambit was honestly my MVP of the model type tournament. But guys, GG's to both of you. You both still have to. Will still has his match against Zach, and Chris, you have 1 more match left in the season for the regular, and we'll see whether you can be 2nd place or not. Because if I lose to Nino and then you win yours, you're 2nd place.
Yep.
But Will and Chris, you are both still in the playoffs, so we got to see what happens with the rest of the other teams. But guys, thank you so much for walking.
I don't think I am, honestly.
No, you are still locked in for playoffs because of your score.
I don't know what the hell happened, but I knew at one point that this was over. There was nothing I could have done. And at that point, it's like, I'm just going to kill my Pokemon off already. This isn't going to work.
Yeah, the paint split is something that threw us all for a loop.
Yeah, we weren't expecting it.
Yeah, because, that really messed up your plan.
There was nothing, absolutely nothing I could have done. My Deoxys was too weak. Whimsicott would have done nothing. Garganackle was the only thing, only just to, really saw at the end. There was nothing I could have done. Yeah. And I told you you'd win.
Oh, you won't? No. So, again, like I said, Will, I thought at the moment if I made any misplays, you would have had it, but I had to. Danny Phantom was the only option I had left. Any other mons I couldn't. I had no answer for. Danny Phantom was the only answer.
Supposed to be the answer to your stinking Haunter.
Unfortunately, it did take a lot of damage from the Ogre Pawn.
That was a misplay on my part. I should not have sent Deoxys out.
Yeah, or at least if you do the Dark Pulse was actually really good because you did get the flinch on him. Unfortunate for Chris.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, after that, you probably should have switched it out. Because you want to keep that focus sash intact. But it's okay. It's a learning lesson. We're still going to see you both for playoffs. But yeah. Anyone who was watching... Yeah, sorry.
No, it's just this is a great match, Will. I have fun battling with you, seriously.
Okay.
Bro, it was agonizing for me. What do you mean?
Yeah, because let's say the Haunter was like gone already, like everything else, because I would assume the Garganacle would have had all its defensive stacks at that point.
Yep.
So Canyon would have died to the poison.
To the poison.
And then
Poison. Yep.
yeah, and then King Gambit, well, 4 times weak to that body press, it's dead regardless. Even if he tries to sucker punch or something, I don't know how much damage that's gonna do. But
well, not only that, but like the Garganacle was at +6 defense as well. There's nothing that's those two Pokemon
nothing was gonna stop that. And Tinkaton, well, as you can see, its moves were being tanked as well. So like, yeah, if that
yeah.
Wow. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the battle. Don't forget to smash that like button for both mine and Glenn's video whenever his video eventually goes up.
Most likely in a VOD.
Most likely in a VOD by watching me do our bit.
Yeah, probably. We'll see. I might change it up. We'll see. But for now, whatever you're seeing on my page being uploaded, we're looking at Axel's page.
Yeah. Thanks so much for the views, though.
No problem.
But anyways, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next battle, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.